Confucius was referring to Lao Tzu, the first of the great Taoist philosophers, and what a beautiful sentiment and acknowledgement of Lao Tzu as a great teacher. A very Confucius display of virtue. Yet this Confucius display of virtue is not what has me mesmerized about this statement. What has me mesmerized about this statement is that Confucius acknowledged that he had found in Lao Tzu a teacher who was no longer constrained by who people told him he was or by what people told him he could do. He saw in Lao Tzu a teacher who was able to think for himself because of his hunger to learn. Looking within ourselves to try and see what's going on outside ourselves is not the easiest task. With most truths, you are reaching into the dark, trying to push away the layers to see what's underneath, hoping that you can touch something which dissipates the fog and allows you to see what's going on. Within every aspect of Chinese medicine, you're going to be able to find the tools that will help you find what is actually true and help you clear out the layers of fog which are forcing you to experience life as you were taught instead of how you want to experience life. These 6 healing breaths are part of the tool set in Chinese medicine that help you clear out the fog and release what's underneath. And today we're talking about Chui. I wanted to talk about this breath today because today we're in the season of winter and this breath has an affinity with winter. I've always said you don't have to find a guru to find yourself, you just have to spend time in nature. The wonderful thing about winter is winter's ability to regenerate. And the most obvious is seen in seeds where, many seeds need a period of cold and quiet in order to sprout into the next season. There's a stillness in winter that feels like a deep nap. The world seems to fall into a drugged sleep and slows down to the point of no movement. Frozen lakes, barren trees, empty skies, layers of snow, all under a spell of some deep, resting, rejuvenating sleep. Water's part of the symbolism of winter. And water's cold. Without its inherent ability to absorb heat, it would be ice. In the Pacific Northwest, winter comes with rain almost every day. And this constant downpour of cold and dampness that chills you to the bone, when we finally get a day without rain, we might get to see the sun, and this short reprieve is enough to suddenly lift the spirits and warm the soul. That is what the breath Chui does. This breath helps remove that excess cold and damp from the body. And when you have too much cold and damp in your body, you feel listless. You might have a difficult time getting up in the morning, and you might need multiple cups of coffee just to get up, and you might have to repeat that throughout the day. You'll feel tired. You might have swelling in different parts of your body, like in your hands, your fingers, or your feet. You might get nauseated. Your head might feel like it's wrapped in a towel. You could have arthritis. You could have rheumatoid nodules in your fingers. Those are some of the physical expressions of too much cold and damp in the body, and you'd be incredibly unlucky to have them all. You can address all these symptoms with the different branches of Chinese medicine like acupuncture and herbology, and it'll go much faster. The 6 healing breaths are a supportive therapy that you can use anytime, and it's free. The breaths allow you to do self-maintenance on yourself and better understand when your life is too taxing. And the neat thing is you care. And by caring, your quality of life will improve because the decisions you make based on how you see the world will impact the type of life you have. Let's talk about how you make this breath. With all the 6 healing breaths, you inhale through the nose and you exhale through the mouth. So with this one, you inhale through the nose, your mouth is barely open and you exhale quickly and abruptly through your mouth. Remember when you were a kid and you would make that sound with your lips, and you would do it so much to the point you would annoy your parents? So you would do, oh, not quite. Still not quite. There you go. That's what you would do. So that's the concept that you're going to use with this breath. So you're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to exhale through your mouth. Okay, but you don't have to do the vibrating lip thing. So now let's try it without vibrating our lips. That's the breath that you're going to try for. And with these breaths and with all of them, I usually do 30 breaths at a time. And so when you were a kid and you were practicing that neat vibrating lip thing, 30 breaths is just enough to really annoy your parents and for them to demand that you quit doing that. And who knew that I was doing Qi Gong at that time? Well, let's see. So we've covered the name of this breath. We covered what it addresses. We covered how you practice it. Okay, I think I've covered everything that we needed to cover on this healing breath. With this episode, we've covered 3 of the 6 healing breaths, and we've got 3 more to go. And I'm really excited about the next 3 as they address more physical ailments in your body that you can help correct just by breathing. So until next time, I'll catch you on the other side.